understand what you're saying. No.
There it is.
Let's hear it.
Well, let's hear it.
Talk to us. Uh-oh.
Beadle and Decker, taking on sports talk like no one else. Michelle Beadle,
I'm just helping. I'm helping America one by one.
Cody Decker,
I 100% believe in revenge. Revenge is a great thing.
Back to the sports.
back and ready for more.
Every time I tune them out, they pull me back in.
It's Beadle and Decker. Here's Michelle and Cody.
Oh, God, it's Monday.
It is Monday, but we only have 2 shows this week because of the week, so
and
that's
this
nice.
is why I'm going to get my energy up. Maybe.
Well,
Shout out HEB. I'm wearing their hat today. That's
listen,
how
welcome
I'm
to the
rolling
show.
today.
This is Beadle and Decker. We are live, as you could see. Michelle has no interest in standing anywhere near the center of the camera, so she is in.
Wait, am I not? Where am I supposed to be? We're doing mine again? Oh, damn. Okay, wait. So then this needs to come out a little bit, and then this all needs to get. Okay. My skin's dewy, though. We got that going
You look
for us.
great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you look great.
Yeah.
Which is amazing that you look this good, considering the fact what happened to you this weekend.
Out of it. Whew.
Those of you that don't know, we are planning to have what we're calling the high show for Michelle.
Yes.
Because Michelle Beadle last week was mentioning about how she has not had the opportunity to really get into the cannabis culture, and
Yeah.
she doesn't want to really take a lot of pills for things.
Maybe
so,
it's my calling.
so I'm here for her as her cannabis guru. Michelle decided while I was in New York City to do this without any supervision or my help.
Well, in fairness, it was a gummy that I have taken to sleep before. So in my mind, I thought, well, I trust the brand because it's the only gummy I've ever taken.
good brand.
And it has actually been the only thing that's really helped me sleep other than drops of melatonin.
Anyways, how did that
yeah.
go for you in your gummy experience?
Fucking awful. Like, I took it at like 1:30, 2 o'clock yesterday, and I took one bite, like a whatever. And about an hour later, after I've kind of forgotten that I even took it, because it was Sunday, you're kind of chilling out. Like, I'd done all my stupid chores on Saturday. I went out Saturday night. Actually, I went out Saturday for brunch that turned into like an all-night thing. But it was like, okay, Sunday's just going to be a chill. And then an hour later, I was reminded that I had taken this gummy, and I felt awful for like at least 4 more hours, if not longer. But I mean like out of it, dizzy, nauseous. I started to get paranoid. It's like a self-fulfilling cycle too, because you start to get anxious, which is like, oh, wait, but if you're too anxious, they're like, that's a problem. You should call someone. But I'm like, well, I'm not too anxious, but now it feels like my heart's going faster, but that's because I'm thinking about it so much. I was in like a spiral, and I did everything to like not bug friends or call anyone, because I also know that like you can't be the person that goes, am I gonna OD on this gummy?
Honestly, you could have called me.
But then I
I
knew intellectually that the point of calling someone is so they talk you off the ledge. So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna talk myself off this ledge, but I am so uncomfortable. Like I just wanted it out of me. Like I kept drinking water. I was like, what if I eat something? Like, does that metabolize it faster? Like, what do I do?
All right. So
never again.
I rarely get too high, but I will tell you what happens to me when I get too high. I get extremely cold, and I just like start shivering, and I just sit there like, just breathe.
Oh, I got
man.
sweaty.
We got this.
That's
We got
interesting.
this. But it doesn't happen very often. But I think it was funny. I had a flight to New York City on Thursday after the show.
Yep.
It was a hellacious
You did say
flight.
that, but you landed.
I did land.
That's good
The
news.
weekend was fine in New York. It was nice to be back in New York City. I probably won't. I don't want to go back again. I'm back here in Los Angeles.
Well, under different
I
circumstances.
love me some Los Angeles. Good to be back here. And by the way, the chat is alive.
They are.
The great Jimmy in Ohio is really worried about you, but he's happy that we are back, of course, for another couple of shows this week.
He did say he should full stomach it. You know what? And Joanna's like, you're supposed to put. That was one of the things that the internet was like, put on music or put on a show, like lay down. So I laid down. I was like, all right, I guess I'm laying down for the next 12
Have you
hours.
ever seen that SNL sketch from the 70s where Dan Aykroyd played Jimmy Carter? And they did like a Q&A session where they're calling in to ask the president questions.
Jesus.
So Jimmy Carter, a guy calls in and goes like, Mr. President, I just took some acid. And he's like, okay, we'll get to the next call. He's like, no, hold on one sec here, Trent. I think I need to talk this man down.
Talk him down.
And he starts talking him down. He's like, what kind of acid you take? He's like, were they barrel shaped? He's like, yeah, you took some California sunshine. Now, let me tell you,
That
Peter.
would be awesome.
He's like, you got any Almond Brothers?
That's what I needed to get. I needed a prescription for distraction. So I just put on a crap show, which I don't even remember what show I put on.
Oh, that's great. No,
Because I was so focused on, I have to get distracted. I was so aware of what I was trying to do that it was like in the way of getting it done. God, it was one of those days where I was like, today's a day where Winnie needed to be picked up because I was like, I can't have responsibility right now. I need to just get through this quagmire that I've made for myself. So anywho.
Well, once again, we welcome everybody in the
gummies.
chat. Yeah, we welcome everybody in the chat. We welcome everybody that's watching the show. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe on YouTube, on Twitch. And make sure you follow us all over our social medias. And we're going to get right over to the football of it all real quick.
Yes,
because,
it happened.
Number one story, because we do have some breaking news. Shedeur Sanders officially named the full-time quarterback, starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. He played yesterday. I knew exactly what was going to happen in this game. Shedeur gets his first win, and what's actually interesting about his first win, now hear me out on this. I do think it's impressive that Shedeur is the first Browns quarterback to win their debut since 1995. So that's pretty cool.
And they've had a lot of quarterbacks.
They've had roughly, I don't know the exact number, but it's somewhere around 145.
It is actually right around that.
Right around that.
Wow.
I can't stress enough. Shedeur Sanders did not play good yesterday. So I need everybody to kind of stop that. He played perfectly fine. 11 of 20, threw for 200 yards, one interception that was terrible, but also a touchdown. He looked fine.
Perfectly mediocre.
Perfectly mediocre against a truly, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, a fucking terrible Raider football team. I almost called them a baseball team because they probably would be better at baseball than they would be at football.
It'd be kind of a fun show.
This is an atrocious team. I don't know what to say other than it was embarrassing. Now, Shedeur had some moments. He made a couple of passes that were pretty nice. I thought he looked all right. But after the game, throwing up the watch, doing all the thing, he's like, that's just 1 week of practice. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you didn't even play that good and we're dealing with this.
Does humbling not have a part in certain people's lives? Like some people just can't be humbled.
Does no one remember the legendary draft party last year? Because I sure as shit did.
I mean,
it was great.
I feel like he was given a really cool opening to sort of embrace humility a little bit. Just like, you know what? You came in with a roar. You sort of got fizzled out in the draft. You've kind of been thrown around, not necessarily with any sort of sense of confidence by your team and organization. That should be humbling. You should Baker Mayfield that into like, all right, now I am driven to prove everybody wrong. But don't necessarily say everything out loud.
Yeah.
Think it.
Now, maybe
it's in your blood. You are this way. It's in your blood.
Yeah, maybe he goes off. And don't worry about the good genes because the President of the United States wanted to comment on that. I told you all about him. Great genes.
Well, he would know about great genes.
He didn't play great.
Look at him.
He played fine.
Specimen.
He got it done. Congratulations. You got it done against the Raiders. Have you seen this Raider team? Let me tell you about this Raider team because the Raider team just fired Chip Kelly. Thank Christ he's gone. God, I hate Chip Kelly.
That should fix it, though.
Michelle, I said it from day one when he got the job as the OC. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hope he does a good job, but I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. 11 games in, he is gone.
11 games.
I want to make this abundantly clear. He deserves to be gone because Chip Kelly just took the Raiders and made them. Let me just take you through the stats real quick on just how bad the Raiders' offense have been. Now,
Go on.
This is a team that has the greatest rookie season from a tight end in the history of football in Brock Bowers.
I know. Cute.
Come back for his second year and is doing absolutely nothing.
I haven't even heard his name.
You got Geno Smith, who's won 10 games a year for the last 3 years. You draft Ashton Genty in the first round.
Our guy.
Whew, here we go. The bottom tier in statistics. They are ranked 32nd, tied for last with 15 points per game. Okay. Total yards, 268.9 yards per game. That is 30th in the game.
That's not good.
Rushing yards per game, 79.5. That's 31st in the game.
Could be better.
Offensive expected points added, 30th in the game. Red zone efficiency, 28th in the game. So hey, we're not bottom two.
We're breaking that 30 bomb.
He was atrocious. This is the worst, and I'm not saying this because I'm a bitter Raider fan. This is the worst team in football, and I don't even think it's fucking close. Who's next to be fired? I think it should be Tom Brady.
Well, he had a slip up yesterday, didn't he?
Welcome
to the club, buddy. But you're not going to fire Pete Carroll.
I mean, aren't you?
For what?
I don't know. We're dealing with sad Pete Carroll right now.
I know. I don't like that either.
I don't understand this Pete Carroll.
Well, because this is not.
He's not used to this.
Look, we didn't think he was going to walk in and turn them into world beaters.
I thought he was going to get them close to 500.
Correct. I think the addition of Geno Smith, this new coach, this sort of injection of new blood, new energy, that should have at least felt better at this point. And it feels actually abysmal with no sunshine down the road, none. Mm-hmm. So it's a shitstorm.
Yeah,
truly,
it's absolutely brutal.
Good for Chip Kelly. Get your money right.
He'll get his money, and
Hell
he'll
yeah, I don't wanna
probably
be there
get a
anyways.
job back, some cush job in college.
Of course he's going to get a job somewhere else.
Of course, because all
He's
these
on the
people
list
do
of
is fail
people.
upwards.
That's all they do. That's all they do, man.
Remember where we were 10 years ago with Lane Kiffin?
Yo.
And what's about to happen with Lane fucking Kiffin?
I mean, Lane Kiffin's whole life is like, and he's back like with his ex-wife. Like
He got back with his ex-wife?
Oh, he's been apparently.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's living like this whole. It's a fascinating watch, Lane Kiffin experience. It really is. And if this is even remotely close, this $90 million sum of money that LSU is prepping, my brain can't process that yet.
Does he
It's insane.
adopt a Southern accent?
No,
You don't think so?
Lane's Lane.
You don't
dude.
think Lane's going to come in and he's like, I'm
Oh, he's
really
gonna
happy to
mock
be here for
that.
my family?
He will. I guarantee you, there will be a mocking of that at some
no
point.
question.
100%.
No question.
But
And it's
no,
going to
he
get the
won't.
biggest laugh.
Yeah, no, because he is one of the best trolls of all time.
He really is.
He's great at it.
Now,
He always has been.
Keep in mind, like, he was my head coach for the Raiders, and it was not a good experience.
No, nothing. It's all about time. You know this. It's all about time.
But really, like, we're talking about Chip Kelly and his, like, remember when Chip Kelly was the belle of the ball in all of football, not just the NFL and college. Like, at Oregon, he created the lean and mean shit and kind of changed how football was done in college. He takes it to the NFL. It does not go well in San Francisco. It goes even worse in Philadelphia. He ends up, at UCLA, of which I was watching. It was shit. He then leaves and does the college football OC job, and then he ends up at the Raiders. Lane Kiffin had like a similar fall off completely.
Yeah, it was a weird one.
Because what do you think was worse for Lane Kiffin? Do you think it was the Raider firing, or honestly the USC firing?
The USC firing felt more scandalous to me.
I thought the USC firing was going to end his career.
It felt a lot more dramatic, if you will, for lack of a better
It
word.
really was dramatic. But here we are.
Here
He's
he
about to
is.
make $90 million, and he's living his best life.
Alleged. But he can't look, I know somebody's like, if he leaves his players before the playoffs, I don't think he will. I don't think he will.
He doesn't seem like that type of guy
He's
at
also
this
built
point.
like look, everyone's a monster. I'm
Yes.
not going to sit here and pretend like, ooh, he's such a pillar. Honestly, nobody is. But like, why would you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's
There's
just no
no need
reason
to
to do
leave.
it.
No, that job is obviously there. They are salivating. They are waiting for you. Finish what you're doing. What are they, 10-1 right now, Ole Miss? Like, get your ass to these playoffs and let's see what you got. And then do what you got.
I will say, Delta 9 Brian, throw this comment off. This is actually pretty interesting.
Talk to
Lane
me.
is a fake mofo.
Oh, I love
who
fake
is just
mofos.
having a lucky season because he found a decent QB from D2. Now, I hear what you're saying,
Well,
Delta Brian, but
it's
hear
the
me out
game,
on
isn't
this.
it?
He's having a lot of lucky years in a row, if that's the case, because he went to Florida and had some pretty damn lucky years there, and he's apparently had nothing but luck at Ole
Wasn't
Miss.
he at like, what was it? Was it Central Florida? What was the little
It was,
one?
yeah, it was like FAU.
Where he, like, lived on his
It was
boat?
one of the not important
Yeah, it was one
ones.
of these like, yeah. It's like a fashion institute or something.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I have a quick question about Theo. It's college football related. Theo Vaughn and that quarterback's mom. Is that real?
I don't know anything about that.
Is he dating the mother of the Vanderbilt quarterback?
That seems like a really bad idea for everyone involved.
If somebody in the chat could
Because I
update me on
unfortunately
this.
have met the guy, and I can't imagine dating a worse person.
Well, she's viral for this, and his name's Diego Pavia, and somehow I don't know. There's some bet that was made or whatever. Like maybe that. Oh, here it was. If Vanderbilt beat South Carolina, Pavia said he would set up a date between Theo Vaughn and his mother. But then the other day, I think was like senior day, and he was on the field with the mom. So I'm just trying to figure out my life right now. What's happening?
I don't know. Dude,
Talk to me, world.
The weird, cultural crossover with sports over this last couple of years, I'll freely admit, I haven't enjoyed it.
I don't know. We're, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm probably still high.
Probably a little bit.
I don't even think I'm high. I just was angry.
No, you.
I wasn't even angry. I was just like, I don't like. But honestly, if there was an internal voice, it was just me going like this. I don't like this. I
No,
don't
that's
like
what you
this.
do.
I don't like this.
I know.
Until it was gone.
Michelle, I'm literally your weed expert. You could have at least
But I
texted
didn't
me.
take it as like, ooh, weed. I took it as, oh, this should help my pain.
Yes.
Like I should be able to just be relaxed.
I will
today
tell
and
you,
not
though.
be. And now I'm in more pain than I was, and I was paranoid.
You handed me the edibles, and I looked at it. I did find it strange that I couldn't find the strain of it on there, so that worried
Does
me.
it? What do you mean you couldn't find?
Well,
the
you
strain?
might have taken a sativa, of which I don't know if you paid attention to
Well,
the
it says
chat on Thursday.
balancing. What does that mean?
That unfortunately is a name
Jimmy-
for the thing, and that is not.
Jimothy,
That doesn't mean shit.
look up Camino balancing.
That's like me.
sours.
Like, here, have this Monster energy drink. It's called Balance, but it's not. It's a fucking energy drink.
I mean, oh God, maybe it was that. Well, I didn't like that.
I know. We'll fix it for next time.
It says 1-to-1 ratio of THC and CBD designed to promote tranquility, equilibrium, or
No, there shouldn't be an
how is there an or? Oh, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, Michelle.
Well, there was no or.
Well, speaking of or,
Fucking ridiculous.
how about the Bears?
The Bears.
Wow, fourth quarter again, another comeback. How did Caleb do for your fantasy team?
Actually, he was not. Well, they were fine. I didn't have a great week, but I think I'm pretty much in the playoffs regardless. But if we're doing fantasy, it was Jahmyr Gibbs for me. I have one.
Jesus
more
Christ,
like 50,
Jahmyr Gibbs.
He had like 50
Listen,
points.
good job, Bears. No Aaron Rodgers. You did it. You didn't exercise the demon of Aaron Rodgers, but you at least beat the Steelers at home. Another win for them. Great. Yeah, let's really quickly talk about Jahmyr Gibbs and the Lions because there's a couple of things.
Those were some crazy endings. Like
that was batshit. Because one, there was the kick that sent them to overtime. By the way, we will get to the Giants of it all, but real quick.
Oh, God.
Let's just focus on the Lions because one, that kick was a career high in distance.
Yep.
The kick, if you watched it, was a knuckleball that really went 10 feet to the right and then somehow went back left last second. And if you looked at Dan Campbell's face, that dude went through all of the fucking emotions while that was up there.
Yeah.
They ended up winning the game, obviously, in overtime. But Jahmyr Gibbs with over 200 yards, another couple of touchdowns. It was batshit what he did.
My little my sleeper app just kept buzzing, and it was a lot of him. It was a weird. There was kind of a weird day yesterday. Somehow the Chiefs pulled one out, which I don't know. For the whole chaos of it all, that's not fun. It's not fun for us.
Real quick, Chris from New Jersey.
Talk to me.
Michelle, your experiences made me never want to try weed, LOL. Do not use Michelle Beadle as your reason to not smoke
Why not?
weed.
I'm every man.
You did it wrong.
I did exactly what you're supposed to do. I chewed a gummy.
You chewed a gummy that says balance, and you thought it was actually like what it was going to do to you.
I don't actually still know what it is, though, in fairness. Because it says one or the other. I think Brian's right. It's probably a hybrid.
It's probably a type of hybrid that you probably shouldn't have used. That's okay. We'll find another one for you.
Also, it says 10 milligrams, and the nighttime ones are 5 milligrams, of which I take 1.5 to sleep. But I go to sleep. Like there's nothing else. If each one of these is allegedly 10-ish, then that's probably not good for me. It's probably half of one of those. It should say it on the container.
I mean, it does say 10
You know what? I'm not mad about it. I know, but it should say take half, stupid ass. Is what it should say. Not just eat one. Because you think if it's a candy, you're just going to eat it.
And eat more of it, probably.
Yeah, thank God.
I've done that
can
before.
you imagine?
To be fair, those
If
don't
I
make
had-
much of a dent on me. Like I could take a handful and I'd be fine.
Imagine if I was like 45 minutes in going, I don't really feel it. I guess I can eat another one.
You know what? Here's the thing. It's also partially why I don't trust gummies. And hear me out on this. This is a true story about my father, Jay Decker. I was playing in Las Vegas, Nevada, back when my father was alive, and he decided to come out and watch me play. He comes out with my cousin, and my cousin who, has gummies with him. He's very excited. He's in Vegas. I'm like, I got all these gummies. My cousin takes one. He's like, tells my dad, he's like, would you like a gummy? I suggest only taking half. They're really strong. And
That's
my
a good
dad
suggestion.
reaches into the bag and grabs out the bag and just defiantly throws like 4 in his mouth and just starts chomping on them. And I'll never forget this because we were at brunch at the time. And he just goes, I've been doing drugs since before you were born.
Oh, my God.
By the end of breakfast, my father was drooling. And
I can't even imagine.
we were were at Hash House A Go-Go at the Plaza. And I had to carry him on our shoulders all the way to Fremont Street back to the hotel.
He must have felt awful. Like I'm crying inside thinking about how bad he must have felt.
He didn't get out of bed for a day and a half.
You couldn't. How could he? You're basically like awake coma.
My mom called me. She's like, where is your father? I said, okay, he is fine. He is in bed sleeping. And here's what happened. She just like, what a fucking idiot.
I should have. You know what I should have done? I should have posted through it. I should have just been like, guys,
that would have been great.
Come on a journey with me because I'm having a moment right now, and I don't want to call any friends, but I'll definitely tell everybody on social media I'm going through something right now. God, I just wanted it to pass.
That would have been so good.
I was like, what a waste of an entire
been so
freaking
fucking good.
Sunday.
Now back to the Lions game. They got the win. They are in second place right now in the North. But I think the more important thing we need to talk about is the Giants really quick. And I hope this is probably the last time we're going to talk about the Giants for the rest of the year.
Well, yeah.
I do feel bad for everything that's going on over there because, again, another 10-point lead that they blew. In the fourth quarter.
How?
Michelle, that's the fifth one this year.
That's kind of it's almost an accomplishment by itself.
It's
not a great one, but it's like, damn, you're in. So look at their record.
Rob,
They're
we're not
2
talking about the Cowboys. We are talking about the Giants,
we will be,
my
though.
guy.
2-10, but 5 of those losses you were leading in the fourth.
Yes.
Like, that's a crazy way to look at how they've played out.
Of course, leads to Shane Bowen being fired, defensive coordinator. Yeah. Just so we're all clear, can you do me a favor, Rock? Could you throw up the graphic of the scores? Because this is just so eye-opening. I mean, I'm almost shocked they allowed it to last this long. Take a look at that. Those were all fourth quarter leads.
That Denver one is glaring.
They lost all of those fucking. That Denver one's just.
That Denver one's crazy.
The fact that they didn't fire everyone after that Denver game is just baffling.
5 minutes left.
Actually, I'll actually say this. I think the Saints one is more egregious because at least Denver's good.
Yeah, still.
It's bad.
It's to do it once. All right, a couple times. Ooh, that's bad. This looks like a pattern, guys. I don't like it. But 5.
It's brutal.
Is insane because as a fan of the Giants, and I don't know any
because they
really
aren't that bad.
That's what I'm saying. To be in these games, there is a sense of accomplishment to it. I know, Ryan. It's too soon, buddy. It's too soon. But it's like, imagine being a fan of the Giants on the third one of these, on the fourth one of these. Yesterday, we were like, well, we're in it, but I think we all know how this is going to end, and it actually ends like that. Mm-hmm. That's insane to me. Insanity.
I would like to bring up something I was really excited to talk about on the show today. Okay. I was really excited to say, finally, we could stop talking about the Chiefs. Chiefs came back.
No, that's what I'm saying. I said it before. Right. I hate it.
I know you're right. And I'm wrong
hate
again. It's still the Chiefs' world. There's nothing we can do. They're going to go deep into the playoffs, aren't they?
But you say deep. You didn't say Super Bowl. Interesting. Why not?
They could go to the Super Bowl. They could go to the Super Bowl.
Of course they could.
They could. Because the AFC, I think, is pretty open. Where I do not feel the same way about the NFC. Because remember when I thought a team in the NFC was the best team in the NFC? The Los Angeles Rams? Mm-hmm. I'm wrong. They're not the best team in the NFC. They're the fucking best team in football. And I don't even think it's close.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I think it's a wide margin.
Damn.
I think the Rams are... Matthew Stafford is now the odds-on favorite to win the MVP. By the way, the Patriots have 10 wins under Drake May, but Matthew Stafford is not just the odds-on favorite right now. It's by a fairly wide margin. He's minus 220 to win the MVP. Drake May with 10 wins, plus 220. It's a pretty wide margin.
Yeah.
Things can change fast.
It can, and I don't know if the fatigue of because it would be kind of cool. Like you wake up the day after the awards announced, you're like, Drake May is the MVP. Like, what a world we live in.
We just finished week 12, and the Patriots got 10 fucking wins.
I know. It's a cool again. It's like there's some really good stories in sports right now of turnarounds and teams that had been punchlines for a hot minute that are now no longer punchlines. Like I like this stuff as long as it's not teams or people that I can't stand. Mm-hmm. Which in this case I have no real animosity towards anybody.
Yeah, so I kind of like this Patriots.
I'm good
team.
with it. I'm fine with it.
And also, I know I'm a Raider fan, so I feel like I have my AFC team.
It's a little I
think the Rams might be my. I'm back in LA. I think the Rams might be my. I've been kind of hot on the Rams the last couple of years.
Like, are you going to go to a game, become part of the Ramley?
Slow down. I hate going to. The truth is, I hate going to football games.
Oh, they're not my favorite.
It's not that I don't love football. I love football.
It's a lot of downtime and a lot of drunk.
Football is, I honestly think, the sport's best aided by television. 100%.
You know what? God, I don't think I can argue that. Although,
because I love going to a basketball game.
Hockey, I like in person.
Love hockey.
As long as the seats are good.
I prefer baseball in person.
Actually, I love going to a baseball game.
I love it. I love watching on TV.
Yeah,
I love
think you're right. There's because there's just a lot of dead time.
It's a lot of dead time, and it's for a game of inches, you need to see it.
And people lose. I've been to a couple Rams games, and they were actually okay. But I remember going to Jets games, and it was like, are you people raised by wolves? Like, what is wrong with you? You can't. And by the way, these were all like decent seat areas. Like, I get that sometimes, like, the guys up at the top, don't think anyone's paying attention, and they're acting like actual animals up there. But no, this was like around sort of family and friends and stuff. Just absolutely out of control. Nothing comes of 4 hours of drinking before you even get to the event. Nothing good comes of that.
And by the way, that's not me talking shit about the NFL. I love watching NFL games. there's a lot to going to a football game, and I just truly think as a I honestly think the reason why football is king is because football is probably sports-wise the best television product
100%.
based on how the game is done. The game is perfect for TV.
That's why the red zone is the most amazing
And it
invention
is.
in sports.
Flat out is.
It's made for that. They've
Yeah.
timed it in a way that's so perfect. Yeah, I agree with you. Football, I'm no interest in going to a football game.
At all.
No interest in sitting through a Super Bowl live. Like, none of it. I've been to 1,000 of them, and I'd never
Rock
stay.
was asking me, like, how cool is SoFi? I'm like, cool. It's cool,
I haven't even
but
been.
I have no reason to go.
No, I have no idea. Looks cool.
I'd rather go for a concert or something.
I would rather go for a concert.
Yeah.
I also would rather just not go.
Also that. That's
Depends
also
on the concert.
It's a great point.
Is it Def Leppard? Because then I'm back in.
Oh, I'm so fucking into a Def Leppard concert. Let's go.
God.
Rocky,
Oh, no.
let's go to Shiggles, dude.
I need to sit up straight.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
we got some Shiggles to go. I'm really excited for my Shiggle.
Okay, talk to me.
I don't know if you heard, Michelle, over the last about 6 months to a year, there's been this woman named Jordan Hudson.
It's Jordan.
Sorry,
You
Jordan
will
Hudson.
respect the O.
So Jordan Hudson just can't stay out of the news. So this
Well,
is...
it's her oxygen.
I would love to tell you a few of the things that have taken place, just really quick, just to lead you up to it. You know the podcast Pablo Torre Finds Out?
Yeah,
Did a deep
he's on
dive
one.
on all kinds of things, Jordan Hudson. And one of his episodes got an award, apparently, and it was an episode he did on Jordan Hudson, of which she, quote, tweeted it saying, "You're welcome." Then, as time went forward, she posted a photo and then wrote, "By the way, I'm suing Pablo Torre." Now, I did kind of look at that post thinking,
BT dubs.
interesting. And then I started like Googling why she's suing Pablo Torre. And the funny part is no one can fucking make heads or tails out of how she can sue him because he didn't do anything that's libel or slanderous of any kind. He's just reporting information. But this is why it's really funny to me. And this is the part that I think a lot of people have ignored to this point, but I just read an article about it.
Oh, God.
Jordan Hudson, in that post, posted her
Yeah, her pass,
her
her
pass,
credential.
which means she's currently in trouble because that could get her pass removed
Yep,
and she will now lose her credential because she's fucking stupid. You're not supposed to post your credentials on social media. So not only is she suing him for fucking no idea why, but she's also going to maybe lose her media pass along with it. Also coupled that with the news that she apparently got into a huge blowout with Bill and Bill's daughter-in-law recently. Also couple that with
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
and then couple that on top of that with the whatever the fuck the dance competition that was last week, where she had the one side ponytail going out. Yeah, these are adults, by the way.
Arguable.
Okay, they are human beings that should be past this.
I'd like to respond to this lawsuit. By the way, every great lawyer is like, hey, you should tell everyone on social media first when you're going to sue someone. It's a really cool strategy.
Yeah.
But
What a
Dave
threat.
Sampson, who is always on with Levitard or whatever and over at Meadowlark, I'm going to read his quote back just because it's so many good little. It's a bear with me. From today. Just a quick message to you, Jordan. Bring it. I can't wait to read what law firm of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe is going to represent you in some sort of defamation case and how you will crawl over the Supreme Court cases that say what Pablo, defamation? He's barely been descriptive. And you've got another worry there, Jordan. Your boyfriend's had such a bad season at North Carolina, he might be one and done, which is what we all said anyway. And that means you may be at 14 minutes and counting, forgetting the arguments that you go ahead and leak to the New York Post and all the stuff you think is going on with the Belichick family. The fact of the matter is, Ms. Hudson, it's over. Literally. So to the extent that you want to extend it by filing a lawsuit, please do me a favor and do it. It would make me so happy.
Amazing. Amazing. Fucking chef's kiss amazing. Oh, that is good stuff.
She might be smart in some rooms. You ain't smart in all the rooms,
What
sweetheart.
room are you
I would,
talking about?
because she fancies herself witty, and she's got her little like quips and her little
Oh, they're always
social
horrible.
media posts that she's like, got him. But like, don't do this. You're about to enter a different world.
Yeah.
So good luck, I guess.
I guess good luck, but also, I mean, the damage. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and say the damage she's done because Bill Belichick is a grown man who should know exactly what's
Oh,
happening.
yeah, zero.
So I don't have a fucking ounce of sympathy. But the damage that's being done, when the New York Football Giants are leaking it out to the press that they have no interest in Bill Belichick simply because they don't want to deal with the very obvious New York circus that would be Jordan and Bill.
Can you imagine?
Like,
we were robbed.
Can you imagine? Can you think of any legacy? And I know legacy doesn't actually fucking matter, and I hate that we always have to talk about legacy.
But
in
it is
sports.
we get one shot at living.
Yeah.
And what you do with it, some people will be known publicly for what they did while they were alive. He's one of those people, and it's been diluted. It's been now turned into whatever this is.
Can you think of anyone who did more damage to their legacy than this? Because I can only think of one legitimate sports example.
Not that had a look. There have been legacies, self-inflicted wounds across. We can John Morant, which will be my shiggle.
That's a good one.
But like he never had the legacy that Bill Belichick.
No.
Bill Belichick was in the argument for greatest sports coaches of all time. Period.
Greatest leaders
You know
that
what?
we've ever seen.
How many times did I have to have? What do you think's better, Bill Belichick or
Yeah,
Greg Popovich? You know what?
The fucking LeBron Michael argument with him.
It's always. I think they're the same. I think Bill Belichick's just slightly better than Greg Popovich. You want to have that conversation again? I will. I'll have it with all of you. So yeah, no, he's basically diluted the waters, and you have to always remember, perception is generational. So we have sort of the benefit of having watched him at the peak of Patriots dynasty. For somebody who's in their late 20s or so, they're just kind of familiar with him now.
Yeah, they only know about the last couple of years.
You're like, oh, is that the creepy old guy with the the cheerleader girl? Like, what even is this? So,
can you think of a single athlete that maybe ruined, the only athlete or athletic person I can think of that ruined their reputation worse than this is O.J. Simpson. That's literally all I got.
That's the next step, isn't it? Next step. That's
I mean, it seems like
I think dating a
I don't wanna
cheerleader,
say
an adult
logical,
cheerleader, is gateway. God. She's dating an adult cheerleader. I don't want to be a bad feminist, but I also don't think being a feminist means defending everybody with a vagina, because that's absolutely incorrect.
that makes sense.
She's an adult cheerleader, not a cheerleader for a team. I cheer for the Miami Dolphins. I get paid. She's an adult cheerleader that goes to an auditorium with other adult cheerleaders who glue a bunch of makeup on their face, spray their hair into birds' nests, and cheer for something. Just for the fucking sake of cheering.
Yeah, by the way, cue the Drew just said plot twist. She kills Bill.
You know what? We shouldn't laugh, God, because this. We shouldn't laugh because when the Dateline gets put together, they're going to take all these little.
You kidding me? I can't wait for fucking Keith Morrison to tell me all about this.
God, I love Keith Morrison.
He had murder on the mind.
No one saw this coming.
Except all of us.
She used to cheer, but now she was cheering for death.
For murder.
D-D-D-E-A, D-E-A-D-D, D-E-A. She is dead. Dead.
Michelle, that's
why I was not a cheerleader, by the way. I can't. Adult cheerleader. It sounds like adult diapers. It does. It's like adult cheerleader. Just shut the fuck up. Okay, sorry. That's probably still the weed. Is the weed still in my system? Like if I took a test right now.
Based on how you're acting, probably.
But I'm angry. I thought it wasn't supposed to make me angry.
You took the wrong strain.
Why is there one that makes you angry? Nobody wants that. No, I don't need that in my life. Good Christ. Okay.
For the record, there's no strain that makes you angry. I just want to jump on really quick.
Thank you.
So is it my
Thank you.
chemistry?
She's just an angry person.
Is my chemistry bad? Do I need to redo my chemistry?
Michelle, I will get you the correct things. We will do this right, but probably not this week because you're still recovering
so
from
angry about it. Just wasted a Sunday. My shiggle is kind of the jaw clay stuff, right?
Oh, dude.
It's because look, there's a past, and I've listened to some former players kind of waxing poetic on like how this little squabble comes to be, and there's a history there of Clay has talked smack over the years, yada yada yada. She cheered for murder. So good. But there's a part of it that bugs the shit out of me.
Yeah.
You don't get to call Klay Thompson a bum.
Couldn't agree more.
So you can do whatever you gotta do. I get smack talk. I get we're only as good as what we were. Well, but again, there's a lack of self-awareness here that's in a neon sign type level. You're in street clothes, number one. Number two, you have not so much as sniffed a fraction of the success that Klay Thompson and the run that the Golden State Warriors went on. That was a dynasty. And I get that there are a lot of wounded souls that were sort of discarded as they made their way to championship after championship. Like everyone was hurt. Players, well, there are going to be some players that will forever hate Warriors for that reason. I get it. I'm fine with that. But you don't get to call him a bum, bro.
Dude.
He's arguably the second greatest shooter of all time.
Yeah. He was a splash brother, bro.
He's a fucking splash brother.
And
if it wasn't for Steph, he would be the greatest shooter.
Yeah, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Everything you say, I can't help but echo. I'm not sitting here trying to like say that Ja isn't fantastic. But Ja is, like you just said, in street clothes. And this is an actual true stat that I do think is really important. I'm trying to actually get the actual number as we speak. But Clay, since his very devastating injury a few years back, which, correct me if I'm wrong, was it an Achilles injury?
Yep.
Okay. Since he tore his Achilles and has come back, you know he's played significantly more games than Ja Morant has in that time. And that's not just injury related. Ja's gotten his ass suspended. I love everything Clay said after the fact, where he just kept it kind of, honestly, kept it way more classy than Ja fucking deserved.
I mean, I think the way he did it, first of all, was a great backhanded compliment because he's right. He's like, there was the line about this is choice coming from a guy who's taken zero accountability. But he did have the line towards the end where he's like, bottom line is we want to see him out there. Like everyone, because you're never out there, dude. And we talk more about crap that you've done or not done or said or not said than we do about anything you've done on a court, and that's a bummer.
By the way, so just so we're clear, Clay has played so many more postseason games than Ja could ever fucking dream of. He's also, since that Achilles injury, played 105 more regular season games.
Yeah, you don't get to say shit.
You don't.
Sit
this shit out.
It's not, you're not, I don't know who you're speaking for, and I don't know, I'm sure there are going to be supporters for everybody, so I totally get that. But not this, you don't call that guy a bum.
Which really sucks.
Respect, brother.
Yes.
Respect.
And by the way, I fucking love watching Ja play.
That's what I'm saying. It is. I'm getting closer and closer to the I don't give a fuck about Ja stage of my life.
I'm there.
Because it's just like
I'm officially there.
Everything is like an eye roll at this point for me.
Dude, it's
and I don't like that.
It's KD talking to his dad at the set, and then his dad like laughing about it.
None of it's playing. None of it's playing basketball. Dude, none of it.
I don't even fucking remember him playing basketball. I remember a couple of years ago he used to have some sweet dunks.
Great dunks. We wanted him in the contest.
But now I could give a shit.
You just can't call a guy about first of all, we're all aging, my friend. And he was at the top of that mountain repeatedly. You're like down in the village below, maybe thinking about walking over and looking up at the mountain, but you will never sniff the mountain. You will never even be as close to anything that they accomplished. And maybe that's partly why you're lashing out or projecting. I don't know. But like a sense of sort of awareness and reality, because talking smack, I'm all for, but it's got to make sense.
Yeah. Rock, do you have a shiggle today, my guy?
Shiggle.
Funny enough, I do. It's a hard left turn into non-sports stuff. But last night here in LA, there's a theater called the Cosm.
Oh, I've heard of this. In Inglewood?
Yes, in Inglewood.
Inglewood?
And I went and I watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The Gene Wilder.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, which one?
I believe that would be Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, sir.
What did you call
Charlie
it?
and the Chocolate Factory is a Tim Burton abomination.
Okay,
which one was Tim Burton?
I did
John.
watch that one when I was little as well, and it scared the shit out of me. I don't like any part of it. I have friends though that's near and dear to, so I won't go too deep on that. But it was super cool because it's an immersive viewing experience. So there's like the screen. I actually have a video of it. I'll
Play the.
Oh, I like this.
Because I have one.
Oh my God.
That's the tunnel scene.
This would have been bad for me.
Oh, especially on the weekend. It's like, are the files of hell are glowing?
Yeah. So it got real intense. It was super fun.
Did anybody cry? I feel like that would make somebody cry.
No one cried. I felt a little.
People were on mushrooms.
Yeah,
there.
people were on
100%. People were tripping there, but no, it was
tripping balls.
It was interesting though. It was super cool. I would never watch a movie that I've never seen. Like
oh, that's a good call.
Yeah, it's gotta be a movie you know, right?
It was way too distracting. Way too distracting.
So I'm trying to think, Michelle, if there was a movie you could choose to see there.
Probably Star Wars of some
Oh,
sort.
that would, dude. I don't know why I didn't even think.
I think I'd go there first.
You know, be my pick. Back to the Future would probably be fucking
Good, that could be a
great.
good one too. I'm just thinking of like the stormtrooper fight scenes. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking about that.
If you're in the
E.T.
Death
could be
Star,
fun.
like,
Exactly.
Yeah, that'd be
like,
pretty
and then we're
sweet.
making our way into the Death Star, and it looks so tiny against the Death Star. Like that's kind of awesome.
That's no moon. That's
Yeah.
a space station. Yeah, I love it. Classic.
It was super fun though.
I didn't
super
realize.
fun.
Look, I knew Cosm. I only know it through big sporting events. They'll always get some coverage. I have not been yet. I hear it's an amazing experience, but I did not realize, and it does make sense that they were also doing things like film shows.
Yeah, I
So
only
it's
knew
kind
about
of
it
brilliant.
because they did the Matrix not too long.
It's basically our sphere.
Yes.
It's like a little mini sphere.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll go catch a movie. That sounds actually.
It was super cool because, and I will say during the preview they showed Freddie's walk off from last year.
Oh yeah.
And just the perspective of it's
that's cool.
insane. I don't know how I feel about watching
I don't either.
anything else there.
I wonder what hockey
but-
looks like in there. So
Oh
fast.
yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
They showed different angles of it, but baseball, it's really simple. It's just like behind home plate, so it's like you're in the dugout club.
For the record, the Gene Wilder one's the only one I F with, as the kids say.
I get it. Because it's a classic, and Gene Wilder
Yeah,
is perfect.
bringing me the other shit. Get out.
Stay away,
Get out
Johnny.
my face.
Stay away from our shit, Johnny. Listen, is there anything else in the NBA that has caught your eye?
Look, Pistons are still going.
Mm-hmm.
Thunder obviously are still going, but I continue to just sort of stand for this Pistons story, sitting atop the East. Is it 13 in a row? I think it was. I want to make sure I get that. No, 12 in a row. 12 in a row.
I'm loving
and they're
them.
14-2. Yeah, to me, it's just it's a fascinating story. And by the way, in that sort of realm of unlikely sort of stories, the Raptors have won 7 in a row.
Hey,
The Toronto Raptors. So I'm watching this going, are the Raptors the Pistons from last year? Like, nobody's taking them seriously at all, even though they're sitting up top, tied with Cleveland with wins. But are they like basically the Pistons coming? Like, is this like a year or 2, 3 seasons down the road? Like, oh,
I can see that. You know what I want to happen now? Because, and this is, I apologize, Canada. I want them to get to the finals so they
I
can
do.
fucking lose.
What?
Hear me out. Only because it's getting funny now that Toronto and Canada is literally getting to every single finals or close to
I don't think
it.
it's funny.
It's a little funny.
Well, so they have one representative, whereas we have all the other representatives.
I agree.
The
that
math
it is
doesn't work.
Bullshit. I want Toronto to win things.
I mean, look, if they would not win the finals if they were to get somehow to the finals, which
No,
would
they
be
would get their asses handed to them by
insanity.
anybody out of the
Yeah.
West.
But
not their
it's a
fault.
good story.
It is.
It's a good story to watch.
I have something that is not necessarily NBA related, but it is somewhat NBA related because I don't know if you heard about Dan Hurley. He almost was the Laker head coach. He came out. He did the
He's
interview.
a little intense. He seems angry.
I couldn't be more excited that he's not the Laker head coach. I
Oh.
mean that from the bottom of my heart because he
Would've
just
been good, though.
did an interview the other day, and I can't believe I'm saying this.
God.
Dan Hurley will not let his players eat turkey for Thanksgiving in fear that they will be too tired the next day to play a college fucking basketball game.
He's right.
No,
Tryptophan.
he fucking isn't.
Tryptophan is a heavy drug, and everybody knows it. By the way, so they play the next day.
A Friday, apparently.
So Thursday, he's like, absolutely not.
No, yeah.
Why does that say Yukon?
I don't know why UConn can't eat turkey. Oh, but
Hold on. We just
Rocky.
Rocky. What did you do?
No. He is right that UConn won't eat turkey. That's just the wrong UConn, my friend. What's Miller's basketball? UConn.
What is anything I'm looking at right now?
I told him UConn head coach.
Is that the Yale's like?
I don't know.
This
No.
isn't-
Put
no.
that shit back
No,
up,
don't
Rocky.
you run now, brother.
You own this. UConn
Miller's-
is UConn, University of Connecticut.
And also, if we're gonna UConn.
Come on, Rock, put it
well,
back up. It's too good.
it's really the
on,
Yukon
dude, we all make
Millers.
mistakes.
Where is this D3? Hold on, I'm gonna go to this. The Yukon Millers basketball photo. Who you is though? Who you is Yukon?
I can't believe you found that logo. I'm actually more impressed, Rocky, that you found that logo.
Shows how much I know.
I mean, also goes to show that there was a whole ass team. Look at this. Like they're all over the place. Wait, is it a high school?
I don't know much about this team.
This is a high school.
Maybe that could be our new thing. We could like join this team the way we jumped all over Elbow Room.
But I can't even figure out if they're high school or college.
Oh, it's so good.
Now
love
I'm-
it.
now I'm
Rocky,
stuck on this.
You aren't in trouble, Rocky.
You
That's
are.
the best thing you did today.
Also, I would have gone with the correct Yukon, but I would have gone with you can't have turkey.
Oh, son of
Just
a bitch.
something-
That's why
just-
you got to get here in the pre-show.
Yeah, I'm never
meetings.
gonna get here for that. I'm just gonna make fun of you live while it's happening.
But
But also, that is kind of it's very. So they can eat anything else. They can have a whole ass ham,
but
if
they can't
want.
have turkey because that trip to Fed is just too bad.
And what are the odds that some of these kids are perhaps maybe during the course of the season having like a turkey sandwich during the day, but no one seems to care about that?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure all these kids drink and smoke weed as well. I'm pretty sure they can handle some fucking turkey.
Oh, it is the most overrated part of the meal. If we're being, and we'll have tomorrow to talk about that, but
Yes.
it's 100% the most overrated part.
I would agree with you.
UConn Miller's basketball.
Question for you.
Dead.
We got Monday Night Football.
Oh, right.
But can I be honest with you? I don't care about this game. It's 49ers versus Panthers.
I mean, look, Panthers have made some interesting
Yeah,
moments.
they've gotten better. But they're not ready
But I
yet.
also no, I don't care if that's what you're asking.
I
You asked
mean,
me if I care.
McCaffrey playing against his old team.
Yeah, I got a Kittle left in my one possible points, but I don't think he can get me enough unless he can get me 50, which I guess is doable. Technically, we saw it yesterday. But yeah, no. I'll know what happens. Let's leave it at that.
I will know what happens.
I will
too.
know what happens
And we
tonight.
will break. I'm gonna watch it. I'll break it down for you.
You're gonna watch
I'm
the
gonna
whole
watch it. I'm
thing?
just not gonna care about it.
Well, that's a weird.
Well, I
What
think
a
it's
weird
impo-
stance.
I know. I just don't care. Come on. It's
So they're
Panthers
holding you
versus Niners.
hostage.
A little bit.
I don't like
It's
that.
all right. They're letting me off the hook tomorrow, and then for the next 5 days, the NFL will hold me hostage again.
Wait, is Brian right? It's the tryptophan thing is a myth. It's the carbs, which P.S. the best part of the meal, from the sides that actually make you sleepy. CP.
Oh, Kevin in Texas, do not worry. Shane is just on a flight back to Chicago from Detroit. He will be back here tomorrow. So
Detroit.
if he knows what's good for him.
Yeah, I mean, look, if the Panthers win, I think it's a fun story, but yeah, no, it's not
Yeah,
gonna.
I got nothing. So how about this? Let's do, in honor of Shane being on his flight, some Shane quick hitters. Rocky, you're pulling quadruple duty today, my guy.
You really are. Can't wait to see what you fuck up on this
I
one.
know. How many more Yukons we got?
Find some obscure
Should
basketball.
have done
just
Yukon
walk-
Cornelius or something.
Are
I
they
can just,
in
I
like
can just
a
walk
last
out right
one?
now. It's all good.
Dying.
I can just leave and then move it.
No, dude, I'm happy because you learned something.
Actually, no, I think it was awesome. I learned something.
Okay. So first, quick hitter, we got 4 from Shane. First one is most irrational childhood fear.
Well,
I mean,
is it irrational if I truly felt the clown was going to kill me? No,
interesting.
totally rational.
I never understood the fear of clowns,
Oh,
but
well, I think deep down I knew he was an alcoholic looking to pedo out. But
Well,
that was me. That's what I thought of clowns.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That is actually a very
And then
fair
it didn't help anybody, but that was after the fact.
I get when I was a kid, I was terrified of spiders. Terrified of spiders.
But see, I don't know if that's irrational.
I don't know if that's irrational. I
Because
just
some
find
spiders
them.
can
I find
kill
them
you.
aggressive. I find their joints aggressive.
Yeah, I'm not scared of that. Again, what is an irrational fear? The definition would be something that is, you don't really need
something
to be
like
afraid
really
of that.
stupid, like
Because like my fear of flying, some describe
that's
as
not
irrational.
irrational.
I know,
I
but
think
some
I
people
think an irrational fear. I have a buddy, and I won't say his name, just to save him from this embarrassment. He is legitimately afraid of apples.
Okay, that's
That's
If
an
there is
irrational-
apple
That's an
in the
irrational.
room, he will leave.
I had a teammate in college, and I didn't know this was a real thing, and it was a real irrational fear, and I don't know what it was with him.
These are really.
He had a legitimate fear of little people, like
Oh, I actually
and-
had that once.
No, yeah, he had like
That's the thing.
like because I know a couple little people.
Yeah.
And I remember one time one of my friends came over and he had to leave. Like I'm like, what's going on? He's like, I can't be here. I'm like, what is wrong with you? It was the weirdest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
When I worked at the Travel Channel, one of our last shows, I loved the crew. Crew was just a bunch of misfits and crazy humans, men. They're all men, and a lot of them did like The Amazing Race, like they came from like that background, and then here we are doing this like ridiculous dating show on the Travel Channel. And I remember one of them, Tom, had an irrational fear of little people. So on our last day, now we set up to film the finale of each and every episode in the person's house who is like going for the date. And this person had one of those under the stair, like Harry Potter rooms where you could just open, there's like a little door and there's like a little mini room underneath the stairs. So one of our last ones, I was like, ooh, for a gift for Tom, I'm going to hire a stripper, a little person stripper, to come out of that little tiny room in the middle of the big finale as we're shooting it. Her name was Miss QT. She showed up in an old like VW slug bug, which everything about her was perfection. Like I loved her so much. And sure as shit, it was like right in the middle of like me yapping. I was like, oh, hold on. I think we've got a surprise. And the music starts and here she comes. he was absolutely like flummoxed. Like this is a guy who never ever was short on something to say. Like he's a smart ass. Oh, it was one of my greatest at work pranks that I've been able to pull off. And it's an irrational fear.
It's a really irrational
So I will
fear.
describe, like, those are like an apple. There's the lady that was famously on Maury, the one with the pickles. Like, that's an irrational
wild, right?
fear. Yeah. Because there's not, like, why are you actually afraid? Whereas clowns, I think that's rational because they've murdered people.
Yeah.
William H. Gacy, was he not dressing up as a clown?
No, William H. Macy did not kill him,
No,
but John
Gacy.
Wayne Gacy.
Oh, yeah,
did.
John Wayne Gacy. I was like, William H. Macy is a murder clown,
he
right?
killed somebody in Fargo.
He is scary also. So, yeah, irrational, I don't think I have.
Okay.
Long story short, Rocky, I don't think I have an irrational fear.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
My
but
fears make sense.
Maybe I just haven't run into mine yet.
Ryan
So going
has
on
truly
next,
solved.
I don't know I don't know. Favorite mac and cheese brand? I wasn't aware that there were a lot
I didn't
to
know
kind
there
of
were-
pick through.
That's
the only brand
a white
I know
person
is
question if I
Kraft,
ever
but like I don't
heard one.
like Kraft mac and cheese. I
That
like
is-
real mac and cheese.
Listen, if you are a person of color who's listening to us, please go ahead and direct all your ire and hatred towards Shane. There are no mac and cheese brands. You make mac and cheese with whatever pasta you deem appropriate.
I will admit this is the weirdest question.
No,
Shane's ever come up
it's
with.
revealing that he thinks that mac and cheese is legit, like either like Annie's or Kraft.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are the two you can see in the box. There's like the white cheddar mac and cheese. That's not mac and cheese.
No.
Especially at this time of year. Look, I have been known to eat a box of that just because I'm bored and that's, girls.
I'll have
dinner.
mac and cheese at Thanksgiving.
But that's not the
Good
mac and cheese you have at
No,
Thanksgiving.
no, we'll have actual macaroni too.
Yeah, where there's like the brand is not it.
No.
And there's many types of
We're not making.
cheese.
Somebody just wrote Ryan and Green Bay says Velveeta. No, Ryan and Green Bay. No,
Brian,
stop it.
that's not Thanksgiving mac and cheese.
That is just.
Holy shit, Shane! We need to mock that tomorrow. Because now I'm with you, Rocky. I'm like, what does he mean? The two brands?
That's an interesting one.
I'm not sure exactly what
That must be a Chicago or Midwest thing.
Maybe, I don't know.
You know what I am going to miss? Because LZ Granderson's mom used to bring. I used to have like orphan Thanksgiving here for anybody who wasn't going home and stuff. So it would be a pretty decent turnout. And his mom would always bring the mac and cheese and then purposely leave it with me, like 6 pounds of the shit, and it was so good. And I like it when it's like burnt.
No,
Don't add weird crap
dude.
to it.
I'll
Just
send you photos of the mac and cheese we have in Catalina. It's
I
gonna
don't know
be
what we're gonna have. Like I have no idea. My brother's in charge of that. But yeah,
amazing. You
it's
better not fuck up.
I can't believe. I can't wait to ask Shane about that. All right, you're right, Rocky. That was wonky.
That is what. All right, what else you got?
So moving on, animal that shouldn't have lasted evolution.
Jesus.
Humans. Shane must have had a weird ass weekend in Detroit.
Humans that shouldn't have
No,
lasted.
animals that shouldn't have lasted evolution.
I mean, yeah, you could like sloths maybe.
But they're adorable, and I don't want.
But that's
them
what I'm
to
saying. But evolutionarily speaking,
Yeah, it does make sense
what
that they're
the
still
fuck
around.
are you doing here?
I'm sure there's a shit ton of fish that somehow have survived.
Some humans. I do sometimes.
I would actually say humans. Actually, that's my answer.
I'll see some humans and go,
The fact that humans still exist, I think, is a full-on miracle. So I'm going to say humans. Human beings should not have survived this long, but we have.
Okay,
yeah,
that's pretty
'cause
good.
Why can't I swim yet? Why can't I breathe underwater? Why can't I fly? Why are we
Most
taking
of this
so long?
world is covered in water, and we can't survive that.
Yeah, weird. That's another fear, but I don't think
is
it's
interesting.
irrational. People, the
That is
ocean.
interesting.
Drowning? God, I don't want to drown. That'd be awful.
I know.
What else you got?
Okay, next one. Would you rather be disappointed or angry?
Angry.
Angry.
Because
Yeah,
I
easily.
can do something with that anger. The disappointment's just going to kind of shut me down a little bit.
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah, disappointing is sad because it's usually in someone that you've held at a very high regard.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they don't have the ability to disappoint you, which means that that's a bummer.
Yes.
Somebody that you once held high has come down a few notches, which can always be weird. But anger, haha, that's the fuel.
That's fuel. I can do
That's
something
the
with that.
whole, That's that grade A 91 fuel.
Yeah, that's why I always said in Return of the Jedi when Palpatine tells him, he's like, "Your anger has made you powerful." Why is that a bad thing, Luke? Get more powerful, bitch.
Yeah, stop being a bitch.
Sounds
That's
like
how I
a
feel about
fucking
you sometimes.
Sith talking. What the
I
fuck?
feel like you should have some of my anger, and it would make you a best, stronger
There are
person.
times. Well, you don't need me to be more angry than I already.
I
am.
do actually. No, you think you're angry, but it's all internalized. But outwardly, sometimes I'm like, no, I need you to be more like,
Oh, I get that
like
way.
whatever this is.
It just depends on the situation and who I'm angry towards.
That's fair.
That's all. Like if it's a dude, no problem. I am happy to be angry at you all day. If
Chicks, you could be bad at chicks.
I can be, but I like to temper it a little bit more. Just a little bit more, not like a ton more.
I would make the
that doesn't mean
argument that
women
we
are
can
off limits.
I was going to say, I feel like we have the ability to make you angrier than probably most
Oh,
men.
I cannot stress that enough. That is factual.
So then?
Because I don't know.
Stay mad, bro. Stay mad.
Because I'm a fairly large dude who can be kind of. I think I could come off.
You
scary.
could be mad without turning into the Hulk. You can just be mad.
I'm not great at that.
Well,
I'm really
gotta
good at
work on
turning
it.
into the Hulk when I'm angry.
okay, don't do that.
Well, no, I don't like punch walls. I just
Don't do that
I
either.
just can get loud.
These are all bad things.
I know. I don't want to be loud.
Rocky,
Rocky.
what other weird ass?
Moving on.
Yeah. What other weird
What could
shit is
possibly
Shane
be the
asking?
next one?
So actually, that's we're done with Shane's. I threw some in here
Okay.
just in case we
So
had
we got rocks quick.
some time.
I like
So I was just wondering, totally left turn. Theme parks, amusement parks, or neither?
Neither.
That's why I added that. I had a feeling.
Theme
Michelle's-
parks or
yeah.
amusement. First of all, one of my first jobs was an amusement park.
Okay, I can see you hating that.
That's where I worked the front gates and I ran a cash scam and I made tons of money there. I wasn't supposed to make. I was 16, but I don't like rides, so I'm out. You know what? Epcot doesn't suck because you can like walk around and have beer.
Epcot's-
I'm gonna get here's my answer. I hate amusement parks like the Six Flags of the world, like the adrenaline like roller coasters and shit. Not for me. I don't get it. It's not something that I enjoy. Theme parks, I do occasionally enjoy. Not all the time.
I know.
I'm not a fucking Disneyland kid who needs to go all the time, but occasionally I like to occasionally
worst.
go to Disneyland or Universal Studios. I do occasionally enjoy that because the rides are not like adrenaline junkie rides with all the
True.
loops. They're always like storytelling rides, or they're
I do like that.
Yeah, or you
like
can-
it's a small world.
yeah, or you can go around like the studio tour and learn some shit about movies.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess if I have to pick, I'm doing that one.
Yeah, so like I enjoy that, but not super often. It's kind of a rarity. I'll go
Yeah.
once every couple of years.
If I never put it this way, if I never went to one again,
I'll let loose it.
I'd be fine.
I'd be fine as well.
Yeah, wouldn't even think about it.
But that I will lean towards amusement or nothing.
Yeah. well,
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I just throwing this out. If you have or could have a lifetime supply of one thing, not money, what would it be?
Not money, you ass.
not
Weed would
money.
be pretty good.
Money's too easy.
Weed would be good.
No, God no.
But I'm not choosing weed.
Yeah, because that's technically you can just go get that.
You can. Although, like I don't know, like a lifetime supply of food of my choosing would be amazing.
It's really hard to get into a mental space where you're thinking to yourself, "Is there anything I worry about running out of?" Because I don't think about that, right? Like I'm not gonna run out of anything.
Well, in
Or am
COVID,
I?
we ran out of a bunch of shit.
I
Like,
didn't.
I'll give you an example.
I was an asshole. I took all of it.
Well done. See, you
I
know
know.
how everybody ran
I've
out
already
of toilet
gotten
paper?
yelled at for that.
No problem for me.
No.
I bought a toilet 2 months before it happened.
Well, that's a different story.
I was in great shape.
But yeah, I just used my last paper towels from COVID.
Jesus
I know. I
Christ.
just had to buy them for the first
Yeah,
time.
that-
I was a hoarder.
That HEB hat is not because they
No.
gave you everything.
No, I was here. I was
you
Costco. Yeah, I was Costcoing it, and I had a huge garage, and so I stocked up. I was an asshole.
Nice.
But I was ready for the end. I was like, all right, they're telling me the end's coming, then I guess I'll be ready for it.
Oh God, I'm trying to think what else. I mean,
Ooh, time. Oh, Ryan in Green Bay. Time.
but here's the thing: do I have to age during the entire time?
Well, I don't want to age.
Like, could I keep my? Do I get to be
Is
the
that
same
part of the
look?
question? Is that an option?
Well, would that be better? You think that like growing old and watching everything you love kind of die
Fine.
around you would be
I
better?
don't care.
I don't like
That's
any of this.
Insane.
My mom's already dead, so I guess I'll watch my brother die.
Yeah,
I'll be fine after that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with it, Rocky. If everyone else dies, but I get to live forever, I'm fine with it.
Well, here's the thing: if I live forever,
Wow.
somehow my mother will still outlive me. I don't know how.
That's actually a good point.
She's unkillable. That one.
Yeah, I feel like if you felt sadness already, you're probably more equipped to deal with the idea of like, okay, I'm going to live while everyone else goes.
Have you seen that show, The Sandman, on Netflix?
I don't think so.
So there's a
Who's in
scene,
it?
it's no one truly famous,
Okay.
but like really good actors. And it's actually pretty good. It's a Neil Gaiman comic that they've adapted into a show.
Okay.
And there was a thing where he plays basically the personification of sleep. His name, and so he is making a deal with his sister who is deaf.
Okay. Oh.
And he goes around a bar in like the Middle Ages, and this man's talking about how he's going to live forever. And so the main character Dream tells him, "Would you like to live forever?" And as a joke, makes him live forever. And he's like, "You will meet me here every like 100 years, right at this bar." And so he shows up every 100 years, and the next 100 years he's a multi-millionaire and
crazy,
he's great.
actually.
The next 100 years he's been in prison because he's been like they thought he was a witch.
Oh, no.
The next 100 years he reinvented himself, and each time he's like, "Would you like me to take away this curse?" He's like, "No, I love."
It's like a
this."
choose your own adventure, but
Yeah.
you get thousands of adventures.
and it's actually
Yeah, I'm
like
in.
fascinating.
I'm in. Tacos is not. It's not a serious answer, Brian. Stop it.
I'll
That's
have
not
a
a serious.
lifetime supply of
Is that really
tacos.
my brother? Because I just said I would have to just watch him die, but then I'll be all fine. Hey, Robert, love you, mean it. Anyways, bring some mac and cheese. Mom's dead. See, now I know it's not him. Or actually, no, I know it is him. Okay. Sorry, Rocky. You
Last
haven't dealt with
one.
how I deal with death yet, but welcome to the
No,
party.
you're all good, all good. All right, last one. If you could take one activity, pump enough money into it, making it a professional sport.
Oh, damn.
What would that activity be?
That's a good question. Any activity to turn into a professional sport? Shit, Rocky, that's a
Rocky,
great
come
question.
on, dude. Now I wish I was high.
Man,
Yes.
now I kind of wish I had that
No.
question ahead of time.
No, this is super bad yesterday.
God, what's it? I mean, I would say like something like Pac-Man, but like gaming's already been turned into
Yeah,
a pro
gaming's
sport,
already
so
a
that's
thing.
already out.
Yeah.
Think of a dumb
It has to
activity.
be something that's not been done yet.
Yeah, trying to think of a dumb activity.
Like I once used to, with an ex of mine, we would play this like house basketball game where you just, everyone's made up a version of it where it's just like things are riding on whether or not this stupid piece of paper makes it into the trash basket, but we have a hoop over it. Like there's certain variables and variations of that game that could be fun, but you put like actual consequences on misses.
Okay.
Like death.
Like death.
And whatnot.
Specifically death.
How
And
about
whatnot.
death and whatnot? That's the commercial.
I would love to like create like a league of like old school games from like the 30s and the 50s. And hear me out, like something like Jacks, where and you do the same.
that's a
you
real
do like
thing.
the same type of like punishments and shit. Or Pogs. What if we brought Pogs?
What's Pogs?
Do you not remember Pogs from the 90s? The little circle things with the slammers. They were huge
I
in the 90s.
remember the word. I was not a part of my life.
Oh my God, Pogs were enormous for a bit there.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of those weird little freaky trends. I'm trying to think of anything I'm good at home that I do.
Interesting.
Cleaning.
We're gonna have
I'm
to
not
sit.
good at
We're gonna
it,
have to
just-
sit on this one, Rock, and
It's all good. We
Yeah,
can
bring it
revisit
back
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
We will.
All right,
See what
Rock.
Psycho says about it too.
It's time to reflect.
reflect. Beep boop bop boop beep.
Reflection.
It's so gross.
Rock, you've done a phenomenal job today, including the Yukon thing that you refused.
That was
Can you
awesome.
just for fun? Can you please give me the Yukon graphic one more time? Just please.
Imagine if that happened on ESPN. Just
on.
imagine.
Come on, Rock. You shouldn't be embarrassed. You should be proud. And yes.
Oh God, yes!
Rock,
Give me more of that Miller's basketball, baby.
what a fucking idiot, Rock.
You know what? If you're a part of the Yukon Miller's basketball program, we'll take some merch.
Yeah, dude.
I'll wear your
yeah,
hoodie.
we will. Hey, Rocky, get back here. No. We're not done yet.
You son of a bitch! You can't just
God,
throw that up
what
there.
a jerk. He's just
What's
feeling
wrong with you?
attacked, and I get it. All right, what are you reflecting on, Rock?
Please grow up.
Oh, me first.
Yeah.
I'm reflecting.
Oh, here we go. I'm reflecting on how I can't really do anything.
No,
right
you're
now.
killing
I
it.
Probably won't be here tomorrow.
You'll be here tomorrow.
It's
We just
been a
won't pay
great
you.
run.
Definitely here.
You're definitely,
See everybody.
definitely.
I love it.
Oh, buddy.
Rock, because here's the thing. Rock does take a lot of pride in this, and he has not made like.
Oh, but that
Any
was a
mistakes?
funny mistake. That wasn't
That's a
like
great mistake.
No, that's. You know why it was so funny? Because there were layers to it until we figured out what it was.
Yeah, because we're like, why does that say that?
Right.
Oh.
We thought like perhaps it was like 3 or 4 different things happening at once, and I thought it was.
And we
brilliant.
broke it down live on
Brilliant.
the air, and it was great. I loved it. My reflection is, I feel bad that Michelle really had a rough go with
not
her
great.
weed experience this weekend because it wasn't really weed; it was edibles, and she didn't know what she was doing. And then she decided to go it completely alone, which I totally understand her.
Because
her
that's who
thought
I am,
process.
man. Deep down, I'm a loner.
But I'm still really hoping we can have the high show at some point.
Well, you said smoking a joint is different than edibles.
yes,
Right?
Yes,
So I'll know sooner than like an hour after the fact when I'm like, why am I dying?
Yes,
All right, interesting.
it'll be great.
Yeah, I mean, that is my reflection. Like, I get it that there's not instructions on these bad boys. Like, it doesn't say, like, take one for every pound you weigh, yada, yada. And all I had to go off of it was that I have taken this brand to sleep, and it is 100% one of 2 things that allow me to sleep in the world. So I just went off that, and it said balance, and I was like, cool. Who doesn't want that? Like, it's supposed to help your pain, and I was like, cool. Let's have a nice chill day of football and pain. And then I went through something can only be described as flashbacks of Vietnam. Wow. And
That's very specific.
I don't know that I'll ever come back from it. I mean, there were moments where I was like, I'm going to have to dial 911. And then I'm going to be embarrassed because I'm going to be that stupid idiot who's 50, who ate a gummy by herself. I'm like, Robert, I need you to come take care of Winnie. I can't deal with her right now. Yeah, so I'm literally Googling all of the things. What can I do? So it was not a pleasant experience. I'm not against. I just need a minute.
You just can't do it yourself, Michelle.
But even, what would it have mattered? Even if y'all had been sitting there while I'm going through it, I'm still going through it.
I would have given you, like, I don't know, like a fuzzy wall to pet or something. That would have calmed you down.
I honestly would have told you, don't take that.
Well, thanks, Rocky.
You could have texted us. You
would've-
could have texted the
I
group.
should have live lived it.
You really should have.
But it wasn't. There at times where it went from funny, because there were moments where you're like, "Oh, this feels pretty good," but then you would not feel good, and then it was not worth it.
Poor Michelle. Well, guys, that is it for us today. We will be back for one more tomorrow. It's our Thanksgiving show. Dude, we're going to be with you guys in the chat nonstop. It's just basically, we're just going to have a good time. We're talking about Monday Night Football. We'll talk about whatever happens in the basketball. Obviously, we'll get our sports in.
Yeah.
But I think we're just going to have ourselves a good time for the holiday.
The last show of the week.
And enjoy ourselves for the rest of the time. So join us tomorrow. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that alert button. Tell your friends about the show. Every one of these things absolutely helps us in the algorithm. Follow us on social media. And also like and share and subscribe to the podcast on Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, all of the above. And we're going to be back here tomorrow. We're so close to 1,000 subscriptions
You're
on
so
YouTube,
good at
by the way.
that. Can I just not offer everyone on my socials like $1 to just hit the subscribe button?
I mean, you can.
Maybe
but
I should do that.
All right.
Ideas I've had.
Get you $1.
Anywho, have a great one, you guys. And as always, R.I.P. Estelle Getty. Oh.